Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? It's your boy Tanek127, bringing you guys a review on the shooter that I have been dying for. And I know that's crazy. I've made that claim with a lot of games, but this one truly takes the cake, truly takes that position, and it has blown my mind in several ways. And just hear me out and allow me to explain why. Star Wars Battlefront, and I quote, and this is a big statement, is the best first-person shooter. Well, I'm just going to say shooter because it also has the option for third person. The best shooter I have played on this generation of consoles. That means PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Now, I haven't played really many PC games. I'm not much of a PC gamer or anything like that. But Star Wars Battlefront has definitely taken the cake, blown my mind, and the reason being is because it sticks to simple shooter mechanics, the ones that are like from the old school shooter times. There's no kill streaks. Um, think back to probably I'm gonna say like PlayStation 2, PS1 days. When you used to like or even N64 if you want to go back that far. Think back to the times where you like used to go and play things like Unreal Tournament and um, GoldenEye and stuff like that with your friends. How the game was and stuff like that. There weren't kill streaks. You weren't exactly fighting over the best kill death ratio and things like that. You had to play in a more in a more smarter fashion, and that's what Star Wars Battlefront tends to push out, and that's what latches me onto it and really gets me excited about the game. The first thing you'll notice when you play this multiplayer is, like I was saying from the beginning, you'll notice that there are no kill streaks. All the streaks and bonuses you can use to punish your enemies are random drops on the ground, just like the way things used to be in old school shooters, games like Halo, Time Splitters, Unreal Tournament, Half-Life, God, Red Faction, all those old shooters, the way things were. The spawns, really simplistic. One team spawns over here, the other team spawns over there. You get spawn trapped, you gotta fight your way out, just like you used to have to back in the late 90s, early 2000s. The way first-person shooters were, the way they should be. That is what I applaud Battlefront for. Another thing that I took notice on and took note of right away is the visuals. The visuals of Battlefront are simply amazing. It reminds me a lot of Battlefield, which is one thing I'm just going to come flat out and say. If you're going to sit there and try and say that Battlefront isn't like Battlefield, you're in denial for some reason. Battlefront being similar to Battlefield is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. And I'm going to ask you a simple question. Name one Battlefield besides the user generated one that was a free to play like Flash game, I think released in like 2005 or some shit. Name one Battlefield that's been a bad game. You can't, because there are none. No Battlefield has even been horrible. Even that futuristic one that they made, Battlefield 2065 or 2100 or whatever that shit was. Even that was a good game. And the cool thing you'll love about Battlefront, which is you'll actually find crazy, it's mostly boots on the ground combat. There's one perk that you can get, and it'll let you get a boost from a jetpack every, I think, 30 seconds or some shit like that. I don't even know because I didn't even unlock it. I find the perk pretty useless unless I want to get somewhere really high and snipe, because I think if you use that perk you have to jump with an awkward button like L1, R1 or something like that. But the game so far has been truly amazing, and it's honestly blown my mind, and this is what I think shooters need to be like. This is how shooters need to play. It's no, I'm not gonna lie, there are some downfalls, and the downfalls aren't necessarily about the game, it's more so about the developers of the game, EA. Let's be honest, we all know EA are money whores. I'm not even gonna throw DICE in that picture. It's Electronic Arts, it's EA. There's only, I believe, 5 or 6 maps for right now. But on the downside, there's a billion game modes. And each of these game modes take place on a special spot or all of those particular maps, which makes all matches feel different, unique, and you're never going to get the same experience twice, ever. I've played a bunch of matches of Walker Assault, Blast, which is team deathmatch, pod control and stuff like that. No match has been similar. I've been having a lot of fun, a lot of replayability. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. The fact that the maps are limited sucks. The fact that the Battle of Jakku was just one map and one additional game mode that only works on one map is pretty stupid. I'm hoping EA and DICE are gonna wisen up and actually bring that mode to more maps. Because from what I know, that new mode is actually a lot of fun. I haven't tried it yet. I've just watched a bunch of videos on it, so I'm just going on speculation about that mode. Team deathmatch, even that small simple core game mode is actually really good. It's not a small like 5v5 or 6v6 thing. It's 10 on 10 in a decent chunk of a large map, all out warfare. Even team deathmatch in here takes strategy and team play in order to be done correctly, which is something big, something awesome, and something I really applaud EA and DICE for. So my honest review for Star Wars Battlefront, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Like I said, my only gripe is a little lack on content. I'm not going to lie, but then again, it's a new game, and EA, just like the lessons they've learned from Battlefield, they've been handing out a lot of free DLC and stuff lately. So who knows what they have in store for us. I personally think the game is small right now for a reason, and these big expansion packs that they're planning, I personally think they're gonna pack a little bit of a punch. I think with the way Battlefield went and stuff like that, I'm not going to say I know for certain, but personally, I am very confident that EA is going to make a big stride and a big push in pleasing the players, especially since they know the importance of Star Wars Battlefront being the first one of its titles since I believe the early 2000s is when Battlefront 2 came out. I'm not even completely sure because I haven't played Battlefront 2 in so freaking long. But anyway, guys, if you've seen criticizing reviews and stuff for Battlefront, it's definitely understandable. I definitely completely understand where people are coming from because of EA's money horse side, but do not judge this game for what that is. Season passes and stuff like that, special editions of games, those things go down in price. Those things come out. I personally think Star Wars Battlefront is definitely worth the $60, and it is the best shooter I have played on this generation so far. Now that's just my personal opinion. Not everyone's gonna feel like that. That's just how I feel. I'm an older player, not super old or anything, but I'm used to a certain type of genre for FPS, and it's definitely brought back a lot of memories and a nice new fresh take on next generation shooters for me. It's games like this that make me see that this console generation has hope, and that's what makes me happy with Star Wars Battlefront. But anyway, guys, it's your boy Tanek127. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope this helps you out with the game and helps you make your mind up if you're thinking about purchasing the game. Well, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace, guys.